And now, may I please invite the chairman of HKA, Mr. Don Nomore, to join us one more time. As the managing partner of the U.S. legal advisor, Don will share like, some background of his company. Besides, he's also going to share something that's very interesting because right now he's working in the space sector right now. Welcome again, Don. Are you here?
Great. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. Can you hear me?
Yes. So tell us like what's happening in outer space now.
Great. Well, I'll give you a little bit of background, but I know we're running late, so I'll keep it short. So I grew up in Michigan, and I went to school at University of Michigan, law school in University of Michigan, and then left to be an international lawyer and travel around the world. I estimate I've probably done corporate or financial transactions in maybe up to 50 countries. And for a period of time, I was with a big firm called Reed Smith, and I was based in UAE, and then spent a lot of time, including parts of those years in Hong Kong. And that's really how I got so involved in Hong Kong issues. And then I also did a lot of work in different parts of the Middle East, including in Iraq and Afghanistan. And so my corporate transactional focus is global security, aviation, and infrastructure. And so we've probably done several $1 billion worth of aircraft finance and ship finance and that type of thing. So when I moved back to New York, I kept doing that type of work, but that transitioned then into the really quick growing commercial space business. And as everybody probably sees on TV from time to time, if you're not really following it closely, you'll see companies like SpaceX and Boeing and Jeff Bezos' company called Blue Origin and others basically taking over the space business from NASA. So it's estimated in the near future, within 5 years, NASA will only be launching 2% of all launches out of the United States. After that, it's all commercial. And that is driven by so many aspects of what's going on. But right now, for example, there's about 5,000 satellites roaming around the Earth right now. There's probably 50,000 pieces of space junk. That's a whole nother business and issue. But by the end of this our current decade, there will be over 50,000 satellites. So that's a lot of launches, a lot of satellites, and that's going to assist with telecommunications, 5G technologies. Just a huge, huge range of things are happening in commercial space. And I'm fortunate enough to be right in the middle of it, advising governments and commercial companies on that. And what we're hoping to do for the Hong Kong Association of New York in the coming month or two is to have an event that everybody, of course, will be invited to. It'll be a Zoom event, and it'll be on the commercial space business, including what's happening in other countries, but of course, primarily in China. China is probably launching the most compared to other countries besides the United States right now. And of course, that is going to be a great geopolitical and commercial competition, frankly, like many other aspects of competition between the U.S. and China going forward for the next decade, in fact, the decades to come. So we'll get everybody, make sure everybody is made aware of that event, and I think it'll be quite interesting. So that's what I do, and it's a very exciting time to be doing it. So thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing such interesting information about the space. It sounds like I feel like traveling to the space will not be a mission impossible like very soon, right?